Yeah, final question maybe. If we could quick fire some, like, kind of what are some things you would say? And I know it can be, there are millions of words out there, but I remember years ago you said something about you would try to do maybe 50 approaches before entering a club, such as I love your shoes or something like that. Can you give like a quick fire of so many, not lines you say, but kinds of things you would say if you're doing a bunch of quick approaches, basically?
Sure. So before, you have to realize there's so when I say 50 approaches, what I really mean is 50 opens. Approach is when you stay in the interaction. I can do 50 opens in less than 10 minutes, right? 50 opens, it's a one line here, and you almost do, as long as they speak back. What guys kind of complicate with the open and the approach is they think they have to do too much with the approach. So like, let me open direct so that the girl sees that I'm a man and I'm man to woman. I grab life by the balls and da 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 da. It's like only a pussy really approaches a girl in this aggressively direct way, because then what ends up happening is really he just doesn't have enough tact to think about something else to say that's more clever. An observation is the best type of opener. You observe something that she's observing, there's some serendipity, boom, you transition to a conversation. A guy who has balls can open with, do you know what the time is, and then stay in the interaction. If you're a guy who thinks you have balls because you just, oh my God, I have to stop you. I thought you were very attractive. I'd be kicking myself all day if da 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 da. It's the worst way to approach anybody ever, because now you set yourself up for failure. Now what are you going to say? The guy who stays in the interaction from a, do you know where the Starbucks is? That actually takes more guts. That's actually how you build a real interaction with somebody. So first thing I would say is there's 6 categories of openers, right? The main 3 are observation, compliment, and functional. And you start with the categories. It's very easy to come up with something to say to someone that you see walking down the street. If in your mind you're thinking, come up with an observation. If I can't, come up with a compliment, because if you want to approach her, there's probably something you can compliment her on. And if you can't, then do functional. Functional is something that's super boring. Hey, do you have directions to this? Hey, do you have the time for this? I don't have the time zone, whatever it might be, right? And if I'm doing 50 approaches, I probably do about 50 a day, 50 opens a day, just because, you see some dog. Oh my God, what a cute owner you have. And then, aha, she laughs and move on, right? You don't have to stay in every approach. But when a guy goes out at night and he has approach anxiety, it's because he was working in an office all day long, or he's not really keeping his motor moving, so to speak. So of course you're gonna have a little approach anxiety, right? So really stick to the categories of openers. Again, it's observational, compliment, functional. The other 3, I guess, would be opinion, direct, and introduction. But those other 3 are kind of a different situation. And you don't have to approach 50, but throughout your day, approach people while you're getting your coffee, approach people, on the tube, approach people in the subway, everywhere you are. Just make these opens and then approach the ones that you want to stay in, and you'll move forward much faster.
There we go. Nice. That's all the questions I got for now, and pretty cool.
Cool. Hopefully we can do this again soon.
Yeah.